She said, "You're holding me back from my dreams. Real men support their women." I replied, "You're right." Then I stopped using my connections to get her auditions and gigs. Her silence when the callbacks suddenly stopped coming. I, 36 male, work as a talent coordinator for a major production company. Not the glamorous job people think, mostly paperwork, scheduling, and making sure the right people are in the right rooms at the right time. But after 12 years in the industry, I know everyone. Directors, casting agents, producers, even the assistants who actually run everything. My girlfriend Natalie, 29, is an actress. We met 3 years ago at a rap party. She was stunning, ambitious, talented, the whole package. Within months, we were living together. Within a year, she'd booked 3 national commercials, a recurring role on a streaming series, and was reading for bigger parts weekly. She thought it was all her. Here's what Natalie didn't know. Every audition she got, I'd made a call first. Not to guarantee her the part. That would be unethical. But to make sure her headshot didn't end up in the trash pile with the other 1,000 submissions. Every callback happened because I'd mentioned to someone that they should really take a look at this one. The recurring role? The director owed me a favor from when I helped his daughter get an internship. I never told her. Partly because I wanted her to feel confident, partly because I loved seeing her happy. When she'd come home excited about a new opportunity, I'd celebrate with her like I was hearing it for the first time. 2 weeks ago, everything changed. We were at dinner with her actor friends, Blake, Cassandra, and Joel. They were complaining about the industry, the usual stuff. No callbacks, no opportunities, talent being overlooked. Natalie laughed. "You guys just need to work harder. I mean, I've been grinding, really putting myself out there, and look where it's gotten me. 3 years in the city, and I'm already recurring on a show." Blake raised an eyebrow. "Must be nice. I've been here 7 years." "That's what I'm saying," Natalie continued. "Maybe you need to reassess your approach. Are you really giving it everything?" The condescension was thick. But then she turned to me. "Poor Tom here has been in the industry forever, and he's still just a coordinator. No ambition. But that's fine. Not everyone can be a star. Someone needs to do the paperwork, right, babe?" The table went quiet. Cassandra looked uncomfortable. Joel suddenly found his pasta fascinating. "I keep telling him," Natalie continued, oblivious, "that he's holding me back. Like, I need a partner who matches my energy, my drive. Real men support their women's dreams, not just exist." "I support you," I said quietly. She patted my hand. "Emotionally, sure, but I need someone who can open doors, make connections. You've been doing the same job for 5 years. Where's your network, your influence? I'm basically carrying this relationship." Blake cleared his throat. "Nat, that's kind of harsh." "It's honest," she corrected. "Tom knows I love him, but love doesn't pay rent. My career is taking off and I need someone who can keep up. He's sweet, but he's holding me back from my full potential." I set down my wine glass. "You're right." She blinked. "What?" "You're absolutely right. I should be doing more. A real man would support his woman's dreams better." She smiled, missing the tone completely. "See? This is why communication is so important." The rest of dinner was awkward. In the car home she kept going. "I'm glad you finally see it. Maybe you could use your little office job to at least introduce me to some real players. The cleaning lady probably knows more people than you do." That night, I made a decision. If I was holding her back, I should stop. Update 1. The first week after that dinner, nothing changed. Natalie had 2 auditions already scheduled. Both I'd arranged through carefully placed suggestions weeks before. She nailed them, came home glowing. "See, babe? This is what happens when I'm in my flow. 2 callbacks already." I smiled. "That's amazing, honey. Maybe you inspired me with finally accepting you need to step up. Energy attracts energy, you know?" "Sure. Energy." Week 2 is when things got interesting. She submitted for 5 roles. Normally, I'd make calls, send texts, make sure her submissions got flagged. This time, I did nothing. Just let her headshots join the thousands of others. 0 callbacks. "It's just a slow week," she said, though I caught her checking her phone constantly. By week 3, the panic started. She'd submitted for 12 roles. Radio silence. "I don't understand," she said over breakfast. "My agent says she's submitting me for everything, but it's like I've been blacklisted or something." "That's weird," I said, sipping my coffee. Can you ask around your office? Maybe someone knows something? I'm just a coordinator, remember? The cleaning lady probably has better connections. She didn't catch the reference. Too focused on her phone, refreshing her email obsessively. Her recurring role wrapped its season. She assumed they'd call her back for the next one. They didn't. When she called the casting director, she was told they were going in a different direction. But they loved me. The director said I was perfect. Yeah, he did. Right after I'd helped his kid get into a sold-out acting workshop last year, her agent Donna called her in for a meeting. I knew what was coming because Donna and I had coffee sometimes. We'd had coffee yesterday, actually. Donna dropped me. Natalie announced, storming into the apartment. Said I wasn't booking enough to justify her time. Can you believe that? After everything I've done? What have you done? I asked, genuinely curious. I booked that series, the commercials. That was over a year ago. So? That should count for something. God, this industry is so political. It's all about who you know, not talent. The irony was delicious. Update 2. Natalie went to overdrive. New headshots that I didn't offer to help pay for, despite usually covering those costs quietly. New demo reel, new everything. She hired a social media consultant to boost her brand, started posting motivational quotes about grinding and perseverance. The silence from casting directors was deafening. She began attending every networking event, every mixer, every workshop, the same events where I'd previously mentioned her name to the right people beforehand. Now she was just another face in the crowd of desperate actors. One night, she came home from a casting director workshop in tears. Do you know what that casting director said to me? He said my headshot looked familiar, but he couldn't place from where. Then he just moved on, like I was nobody. That casting director was Ricardo. Last year I'd covered his bar tab at a film festival when his card declined. He'd remembered Natalie's face from when I'd shown him her headshot later that week. Maybe you need a new approach, I suggested. What would you know about it? She snapped. You've never tried to create something. You just push papers. You're right, I don't know anything. She started staying out later, networking harder. Coming home wine-drunk from industry mixers that were really just actors buying overpriced drinks hoping to meet someone important. Her savings ran out. For the first time, she had to actually look at our household expenses. Turns out, I'd been covering about 70% without ever mentioning it. Electric, internet, groceries, all on autopay from my account. Why is the internet bill so high? She asked. The fast speed for your self-tape uploads, you said you needed it. And you've been paying for it? Real men support their women's dreams, right? She went quiet. But the real kicker came when Blake booked a pilot. Blake, who she'd told to work harder and reassess. I don't understand, she kept saying. Blake's not even that good. He must be sleeping with someone. Or maybe he just worked harder, I said, echoing her words from that dinner. The look she gave me could have curdled milk. Update 3. Month 3 without a single callback broke something in Natalie. She became obsessed with figuring out what went wrong. Started creating conspiracy theories about being blacklisted, about other actresses sabotaging her. She cornered me one night, wine glass in hand. It's weird, isn't it? How everything just stopped right after that dinner? Coincidences happen. No, it's too perfect. It's like someone flipped a switch. Maybe the universe is testing you, I offered, to see how bad you want it. She latched onto that, started doing vision boards, manifestation rituals, even hired a career psychic who told her she had blocks in her success chakras. Meanwhile, her friends started booking work. Cassandra got a recurring on a network show. Joel booked 2 films. Even Blake's pilot got picked up for a full season. The group dinners became torture for her. Everyone celebrating while she sat there with nothing to report except the latest workshop she'd paid for with credit cards. Maybe, Cassandra said carefully one night, you should ask Tom for help. He works in the industry and… Tom? Natalie laughed bitterly. Tom's just a coordinator. What's he gonna do? Recommend me to the copy room? Cassandra and Joel exchanged looks. Blake just shook his head. Later, Blake pulled me aside at the bar. Dude, I know what you do for the studio. You're not just a coordinator. You're the coordinator. Everyone knows you're the guy who… Who what? I asked. Come on. Cassandra's callback for that network show? She mentioned you gave her a heads up about what they were looking for. And Joel's film? The director said you recommended him. I help friends when I can. So why aren't you helping Natalie? I took a sip of my beer. I was holding her back, remember? She needs someone with real connections. Blake stared at me. Then a slow smile spread across his face. Holy sh! You were helping her. This whole time. I don't know what you're talking about. And now you're not, that's why she's... He started laughing. Oh man, that's cold. That's so cold. I love it. Update 4. Last week, Natalie hit rock bottom. 6 months without a single callback. Credit cards maxed. No agent, no manager, no prospects. She'd started looking at regular jobs, but her resume was just 3 years of acting with gaps. Then Donna called, her ex-agent. I heard through the grapevine that you're struggling. Donna said when Natalie put her on speaker. I was in the other room but could hear. I wanted to reach out because, well, I feel partially responsible. You dropped me. I dropped you because Tom stopped advocating for you. Silence. What do you mean? Natalie's voice was small. Honey, Tom Fletcher is one of the most connected people in this industry. He's been placing actors for over a decade. Every role you've booked since you've been together. Did you really think that was coincidence? I don't. What are you saying? I'm saying your boyfriend essentially managed your career without you knowing it. Every audition, every callback, every booking, Tom made sure you got seen. He never asked for anything, never took credit. Do you have any idea how many actors would kill for that kind of support? But he's just a coordinator. He's a senior talent coordinator who literally decides which headshots make it to directors' desks. He has half the casting directors in town on speed dial. The recurring role you had? The director specifically told me he gave you a shot as a favor to Tom. I walked into the room. Natalie was white as a sheet, phone trembling in her hand. I have to go, she told Donna and hung up. We stared at each other. Is it true? She whispered. Does it matter? I was holding you back, remember? Tom, I didn't know. You didn't ask. You just assumed I was nobody, that I had no ambition, no connections, no value beyond emotionally supporting you. I'm sorry. You told a table full of people that I was less than you, that I was holding you back from your potential, that you were carrying this relationship. I didn't mean. You meant every word. You just didn't have all the information. She started crying. Not pretty actress tears, ugly, snotty, real tears. Please, I'm sorry. I was horrible. Can you help me again? Just one audition? I'm desperate. No. Tom, please, I'll do anything. I'll tell everyone how amazing you are. You'll what? Treat me with basic respect, acknowledge my contributions? That ship sailed. So you're just going to let my career die? I'm not doing anything. You're just experiencing the industry without help. The same industry every other actor faces. Turns out you're not special. You're just another pretty face in a city full of them. Final update. It's been 8 months since that dinner. Natalie moved out 3 months ago when she couldn't make rent. Last I heard, she's living with her parents back in Ohio, working at the yoga studio where she used to teach. She sent me one last email. Tom, I know you'll probably never read this, but I need you to know that I get it now. I was so blinded by my own ego that I couldn't see what was right in front of me. You didn't just support my dreams, you were my dreams. Every success I had was because of you, and I threw it away because I was too arrogant to see it. I'm not asking for forgiveness or help. I just wanted you to know that I understand now what I lost. It wasn't just my career. It was the best partner I could have asked for. I didn't reply. Blake's pilot got renewed for 3 seasons. I may have mentioned to the network exec that he's incredibly reliable and professional. Cassandra just booked a lead in an indie film. The director happened to get her reel after I accidentally included it in an email about something else. As for me, I'm doing the same job. Still just a coordinator, still pushing papers. But Melissa, the new actress who just moved into the building, brought me cookies to thank me for helping her with a broken mailbox. She's talented, kind, and when I mentioned I work in the industry, she said, "That must be stressful. How about I cook you dinner as a thank you for the mailbox help?" She didn't ask for a single contact, didn't mention headshots, just wanted to cook dinner for the nice guy who helped her out. We've had 3 dinners now. She still doesn't know exactly what I do. When it came up, I just said, I help connect people with opportunities. That sounds really fulfilling, she said. Using your position to help others achieve their dreams? That's beautiful. Yeah, it kind of is. When they deserve it. Natalie was right about one thing. Real men do support their women's dreams, but real women recognize and appreciate that support. They don't diminish it, mock it, or assume they're entitled to it while giving nothing back. I'm not vindictive. If Natalie had been grateful, kind, or even just respectful, I'd have kept helping her forever. But she showed me who she really was that night at dinner. Someone who only valued what she could see on the surface. She thought she was the prize. Turns out she was just another contestant who didn't even know what game she was playing. The industry is tough, but it's a lot tougher when you bite the hand that feeds you, especially when you don't even know you're being fed.